all of us, what we're simply doing is standing up for our rights. We have the right to protest. As far as I'm concerned, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is categorized as a democratic country. So if you are in a democratic country, then you have the right to protest. So what is happening here, and what happened last week, and what I guess might happen again, is nothing but, as one judge would have said, the government is using the law to brutalize the intention. That's it.
I know you're a teacher and you're faced with
So I would be lying to say that it happens. Things are very hard in this country. You know that we pay income tax. Then when we go to the supermarket, we pay tax. We go to the pharmacies. There's tax all over. So for anybody to lose even 1 cent of their salary is going to affect them tremendously. I'm a single mother. I have a mortgage. I have bills. I have responsibilities, perhaps more than some people. So it's a tremendous loss.
Adriana, why were you arrested yesterday? That was never really clear.
No, it wasn't clear at the time of my arrest. In fact, I insisted that I be told. My lawyer insisted that I be told why I was being arrested. And no police officer, not SP Francis, nor anyone else was able to say why I was being arrested. However, I was taken to the police station, held there in CID until after 8 minutes to 9 last night, and it was about an hour or so before then that I was given the charge.
Which turned out to be what exactly?
That I, Adriana King, did obstruct Ralph Gonsalves basically from entering.
So this is from the August 5th process. This is why you're a person of interest.
I have no idea.
No? So, okay.
Because as you see the way the police are doing their work here, it's very unlawful. So you cannot ever connect 1, 2, 3, 4 to say anything. Because to just arrest somebody without giving them a charge, that's an unlawful act. But that's how the police here, have been operating under this Ralph Gonsalves regime.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, just a bit of inconvenience of having to come here this morning. First of all, I'm no criminal. I haven't broken any laws that I'm aware of. If they're going to make reference to that old act, colonial law that was enacted when all matters try to curtail and control the freedom of the just released slaves and their descendants, of which I am one. I am totally and absolutely against that kind of thing. That is why I'm here, because you've seen little bits of that come into the fore over the last several years. And nothing to do will deter me. I've been involved in the Black Power movement here. I protested just recently in London, down at the House of Commons. We protested. The white police officers came and they inquired why we were there. We explained to them about the two black called St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I protested several times in New York City. I wasn't born there. I protested on Eastern Parkway at Friends of Crown Heights when Ralph Gonsalves was there. They're not going to deter me. And I know that we're on the right track, on the right path of history, and no matter what they do or say, I am going to continue my mission as a person who understands the predicament of us as black people. I am a conscious, absolute, totally conscious of myself. I look across the planet, I see in Africa, where we originally came from. The European is there, trying to commandeer our lives. They control the economy in several of these countries after colonizing our people over there. They relegate us to the lowest ring of the social ladder. In Africa, in the Caribbean, where they brought us forcibly to work to enrich white people, they still want to do that. Ralph Gonsalves is nothing. You could cut that out or leave it as a white man who came from Nigeria, as he likes to boast of. And he has that same mentality that he's superior and he acts that way. He acts incidentally. Ralph Gonsalves has a brother named Ashley, who's a very close friend of mine. I have white friends in Europe. I lived in Holland. I went to Germany, France. I worked in Canada, America, Sweden. I've been to all them places. So I made some white friends, but I'm just talking about the reality where Most white people believe they have an entitlement because right now they control the world economically, politically, and culturally because they have dominated the entire world with not the way I dress. But I dress with a particular region that I want to because I'm an anti-colonial. But I think I dress this way because I had some experience in the black community. They locked me up several times. So this is what the most people do is one of these officers who has an agenda because they want to be noticed or be relevant to our West African promotion could harm me physically. So I'm aware of that.
What were you doing yesterday at the point of your arrest?
Well, I observed several policemen taking total advantage of a young fellow who I later understood to be Senator John Culture. They pounced on that man, and to me, like they were trying to squeeze the breath out of his body. So I wanted to be a witness to that, so I could testify. It was brutal. So I left my bag with somebody, and I went round to the police station. While I'm in front of the door, I felt somebody with a hand holding me and telling me, "You patches night, you're here, we want at the station." I said, "Excuse me, I'm not a lawbreaker, so I don't have to come in this station. I'm not, I'm not going to voluntarily go into the station. I don't break no law. I'm a peace-loving citizen. So he said, well, if you don't want to, this is what I have to say. I'm going to arrest you." Something like that. And he took me upstairs. They had me on another chair sit down for several hours. And then they came back. I must say the lawyers did a wonderful job in representing the teacher, Kate, my Eustace, and of course Israel Bruce, and they represented us, and it's pro bono, and I do appreciate it. We used to have that same thing incident in the old days with Kenneth John and Victor Coffey, because they used to lock us up similarly, but we were more defiant back there, and the young people back there weren't taking out the frustration on each other. We were better organized than the young people. That's it.
So we are standing outside of the Kingstown Magistrate Court at this particular point, where these protesters were arrested and charged yesterday. Mr. Knight, Patches, sorry. What was the charge that was brought against you?
Well, Mr. Bruce has all the documentation. I don't want to just them. Mr. Bruce has the
okay. Mr. Bruce, you've been brought to the spotlight. So we're trying to get Mr. Bruce on stream for just a second. I think he's making some arrangements there. But these protesters were arrested and charged yesterday. From what I'm hearing now, it would seem at least one of them, the charge sprang from the August 5th protest. Just want to give you a nice little pan here, show you what the court is looking like today. When these cases started to come before the Kingstown Magistrate Court less than a month ago, the precinct was basically guarded by squadrons of police officers. On the last two occasions, when Annie Lewis was brought before the court for a second time to answer a second charge coming out of the August 5th protest, just a few days ago. And today, now that these protesters, Adriana King, Patches Knight, and Morford are being brought before the court, I'm seeing a very obvious lack of police presence here. All right, guys, we want to thank you for, as always, logging on to our situation update. We do invite you to continue to follow, subscribe, like, and share on our YouTube and Facebook platforms. I want to take a quick break off this transmission and come back to you when there is more to report. All right, thanks again, guys.